Smoothie King, a restaurant that prides itself on nutritious smoothies, opened its doors on Friday, December 2nd after the previous Smoothie King shut down about 8 years ago for unknown reasons. The owner of the Springfield Smoothie King, Rob Edwards, said he is excited the franchise has finally made its way to Springfield.
I just couldn't believe that there were no Smoothie Kings in Springfield, particularly with all the kids down here from St. Louis and Kansas City that are at Missouri State that already know about Smoothie King. So we started talking to Smoothie King last fall about the possibility of opening one in Springfield, and here we are about a year later.
Smoothie King kicked off its opening day with $5 Friday, which will be offered every Friday.
We do that every Friday, so we call it $5 Friday. It's the most popular day of the week in the St. Louis market. I can attest to that, and so you can get the 32-ounce smoothie for $5 plus tax, which is about a 30% discount off the regular price. So $5 Friday is always a very popular day. Since we were opening on Friday, we wanted to go ahead and kick off, opening day as $5 Friday and get everybody in the habit of, this is the deal on Friday.
Edwards said providing nutritious smoothies is Smoothie King's goal. The smoothies have not only fruit and yogurt in them, but also protein.
Got all kinds of stuff. So if you look at our menu up here, so we start off with the fitness blends, and we've got the Gladiator up at the top. So that one has 45 grams of protein in a 20-ounce smoothie, which is a lot of protein. If you're into fitness and working out and so on and so forth, you would realize that that's quite a bit of protein. And then as it goes down, we've got various other kinds of things. So we have the coffee high protein smoothies, which there's 4 different flavors there, so you can get your coffee fix, and there's also 30 grams of protein in a 20 ounce in that too. So better than going to Starbucks, right? And then as you move over here, as the menus indicate, fitness, slim blends, wellness blends, that's where our vegan and veggie smoothies are. The take a break blends. So these are more of a refreshment type of thing. Lemon twist strawberry, for example, peach slice plus, banana boat, Caribbean way. Those things are a little bit more of a refreshment, but we can always add protein or fiber or any of that to it to make it more filling.
One thing that customers like about Smoothie King is some of their products can be meal replacements.
So a lot of people will come in and they use this as a meal replacement. They'll come in on their way to work, on their way to school, they'll get one of these for breakfast, and then they're good to go until lunch or whatever. Or they may come in for lunch, and that's lunch. And particularly if you get the 32 ounce, the medium size, that's more than enough to fill you up and keep you going for about the next 5, 6, even 8 hours.
Wow.
Okay?
That's a lot.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different. There's a lot of people that sell smoothies out there, but Smoothie King really comes at it from a nutritional aspect, and so it's more than just a refreshment. It's like I said, it can be a meal pretty easily.
The store also has energy and protein shakes, energy bars, and other snacks.
Absolutely. So we sell, a lot of protein bars, like the Oh Yeah One bars here, the Quest bars. So these things are going to have, one of these bars has 22 grams of protein in it, and only 1 gram of sugar. So again, this is for people. So if you're an adult, you need to get, even if you're not very active, you should be getting 50 to 60 grams of protein a day. And if you think about how hard that is, think about how much protein you get out of a 6-ounce chicken breast or whatever, or a steak. You got to eat a lot of meat to get to those type of protein levels. And particularly for somebody who's, working out, they're trying to get lean and mean, that number is going to go up substantially based on what your target body weight is going to be. So, any kind of, this kind of thing as a healthy snack, but also as a protein supplement, is a great way to go, as opposed to, getting some snack at some convenience store or something that's not really going to do much for you, probably going to give you a lot of sugar. Okay. So yeah, we do sell the bars. We got all types of brands.
Edwards, who also owns a Smoothie King up in St. Louis, said he
Personally,
tries to avoid selling
stuff when
generic
it gets
healthy
to that
food,
point
like
where
what's
it's
seen in
everywhere.
big grocery stores
I'm
like
not so
Walmart
interested
and Target.
anymore. That was the case, a couple years ago when we started our location in St. Louis. We had Cliff Bars, for example, and Cliff Bars have been around for probably 15 or 20 years now, but now everybody's got them. So after we sold through the initial order, I didn't restock the Cliff Bars. we went heavy on the Quest bars because not everybody sold those. And, again, things like this, the one bar, you're probably not going to find that at Walmart. So yeah, we want to be a little more selective, with that type of stuff. I don't want to stock what everybody else has. I mean, there's no point. We can't compete, with Walmart's volume pricing anyway. So on price, we would never be able to compete with something that they're stocking.
Yeah, and
Edward said while the drinks are Smoothie King's most popular items, he wanted to make sure customers had healthy snacks to go along with the smoothies.
I mean, the smoothies are definitely that's our bread and butter, but we do want to provide some additional snacks that are also healthy.
Smoothie King was founded by Steve Cano in 1973 and has over 650 stores nationwide, according to their website. There are also stores located in South Korea, Trinidad, and the Cayman Islands.
Now, who founded Smoothie King about 42 years ago, he started basically a small health food store, and then it just evolved. He started making smoothies, blending smoothies in that health food store, and he really was doing it for his own nutritional needs because he had a lot of food allergies at that point. And then people started to really gravitate towards what he was doing, and so his clientele started to get into it, and then it just kind of spread from there. So that's really always been the driving force behind this company.
Anna Shaw, a junior English major at Missouri State University, said she has liked working at the store so far.
it's like the perfect place to work. It's like healthy and like fun and
Hannah Morris is a corporate trainer for Smoothie King. She said since she's been a part of the company for so long, first as a team member, then team leader, and now trainer, it helps her relate to other Smoothie King workers so that she can train them better.
Started when I was 15, so I saw what it's like to be a team member, what it's, where the shortcuts lie, where, more training needs to be. So eventually I grew to a manager for corporate and then area manager, and then I got into the training role because I felt like my experience will value team members their age, so I can relate to them on their level. So it's, you start with the basics, just like everything else. You start with what is Smoothie King, what are we, who we are. I know Rob went over that. What is in each smoothie, what is going to benefit the guests.
Training lasted for about 5 days. Morris said training never stops, though, and the workers will learn more about the company as the business gains momentum. College students were excited to see Smoothie King reopen. Edward said several students came to opening day.
State students yesterday as customers, but we've got quite a few Missouri State students here who are not from Springfield, but they knew the Smoothie King brand, so we had an overwhelming response of applicants from Missouri State because of that reason.
Edward said if this store goes well, more Smoothie Kings might come to Springfield.
Well, our deal with Smoothie King is to develop 3 stores in Springfield. That's the short-term goal. So the plan is to have 3 of these down here in a 3-year period. So this is the first of the 3. So as soon as this one is run smoothly, and we're going to start looking for the next location right away.
Smoothie King is located at 4406 South Campbell Avenue and is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.